Okay, today we're going to do another book review for you, and I'm going to give a big thank you to Paola Troisi from BellDonLaqua. You can find her through this website. She's left a comment and asked me to review the book that we're going to be reviewing today, and yes, this one is for you, and yes, well done on your business journey as well. Okay, so what are we going to be reviewing today? Start Successpreneur Business Book Reviews. Because you're busy enough running your business than having to read all of these books. Okay, so today's book is called Cashflow Quadrant Guide to Financial Freedom. And the author's name is big up in lights. It's Robert Kiyosaki. And he's also the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which I will be reviewing very, very soon. So this is his second book, the Cashflow Quadrant. Okay, so he's going to be talking about the Cashflow Quadrant, obviously. And the Cashflow Quadrant has 4 squares, and each one relates to a different kind of person that you can be. You can either be an employee, you can be self-employed, you can be a business owner, and by this we mean a bigger business owner, or you can be an investor. You can also be combinations, but generally speaking, most people are one of those. He talks about his humble beginnings, and in the first book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, he talks about his humble beginnings as a child, and now he talks about his humble beginnings as a business owner. So Robert Kiyosaki started off living in his car because he didn't want to have a full-time job. He decided he was going to start a business, and he wasn't going to take a full-time job. He might take temporary jobs here and there in order to be able to pay the bills, but he ended up living in his car. It's a little bit extreme, and you don't necessarily have to do it as a business owner, but he knew where he was, where he wanted to get to, and he wanted to take this path. In the book, language is a very, very important concept. So he talks about the fact that rich people have a certain kind of vocabulary and a certain kind of way of thinking and words they use and sentences they use and things that they talk about. And poor people also have a completely different vocabulary, different set of topics that they talk about, and a different mindset around money. He then takes us on a journey on the 7 steps to becoming a business owner and an investor, because obviously what he's trying to tell us with this book is that it's better to be on the right hand side of the quadrant than on the left hand side. Okay, some final thoughts on the book. I love the book. I love Rich Dad Poor Dad. A lot of people were a little bit upset with the book because they thought that some of the concepts that it came up with, such as your house not being an asset, were not such great concepts because they just didn't understand it. But the cash flow quadrant is not as much about that. It's more about how to move towards the BNI side if that's what you're interested in anyway. It gives a little bit of more finances and some ways of looking from the different perspectives. And so the cash flow quadrant, I enjoyed it very, very much. I ended up giving it a 3.5-star rating because it's a little bit longer than Rich Dad Poor Dad. It goes a little bit deeper into it. It's about 2 or 3 times as long, so I thought it went on for a little bit longer than it needed to, but it does describe everything that it had to, I suppose. Okay, so that was Cash Flow Quadrant. What else would you like me to read? What would you like me to review for you? Remember to subscribe for more great content. I've got lots and lots and lots of great content coming at you very, very soon. You know where the button is. Make sure you subscribe. Share with your friends. So if they're going to start a business, or if they've already started a business, make sure you share this with them so that they don't have to read all of these books, and so that they can also get access to the great content that Start Successpreneur has for them. And follow our daily business tip on Facebook. So go to www.facebook.com/Start Successpreneur to get our daily business tip. Okay, so the book is a 3.5-star rating. I look forward to seeing you for the next book review. Make sure you comment, let us know what you think, which books you want us to read, and we look forward to seeing you soon.